Hello, everyone. We from Sahaj Yoga welcome all of you for today's English meditation. What we're going to do today is to give you an introduction about the subtle system. We will explain you about the chakras, the nadis, and mainly about the Kundalini energy within us. We will also practically see how the technique of Sahaj Yoga helps you to raise this motherly energy called Kundalini within us. And we will also meditate together and try and experience this beautiful energy which is already there within us. So, to begin with, Sahaj Yoga is a unique technique using which, with very simple steps, you are able to awaken the Kundalini energy within you. This was founded by our founder, Sri Mataji, back in 1970. She had this very motherly desire to help everybody on earth and the humanity to find a way to connect to their true self. So what happens is when the Kundalini energy is awakened within us, this energy cleanses us and purifies us and gives us the opportunity to really truly see ourselves in the right way, to be able to see ourselves the way we are. So Shivaji traveled all around the world and herself spread this message and this technique completely free of cost all around the world. This is being actively practiced in more than 180 countries right now. And all of our courses, no matter which part of the world, always happens free of cost. So we'll now slowly move into the introduction and try and understand what Sahaja Yoga is all about. So Sahaja Yoga, the term itself means simple yoga, or Sahaja in Sanskrit means Saha means what we are already having, and Ja is like since birth. So we use this energy that we are already born with to do yoga. So yoga, as we already know, is a very common term, but the actual meaning of yoga is union. So to unite with your true self. So in very simple terms, Sahaj Yoga means to use the energy that we are born with to unite with our true selves. Now we're going to see how our subtle system works, how the different chakras within us are placed, and how the Kundalini energy helps to awaken this chakras, and which in turn helps us to cleanse ourselves and be able to see our true self. So if you can see the screen, you can see this beautiful depiction of how our human body is. And here we can see 7 colored circles. So all these 7 colored circles are the chakras, and you see these single lines. These are the nadis. So the chakras and the nadis are basically energy centers and channels within us. So to begin with, each of the energy centers have their own qualities. So any quality that you see in a human being is actually deriving from one or the other chakras. I will be explaining further about what each chakra has what quality, and you will be able to relate with the qualities that you already have. Apart from that, the channels are something that stores our past, present, or future. So we have 3 channels. The one on the right side is the channel of the future, the one in the center is the present, and one on the left is the past. Our aim in Sahaja Yoga is to try and be in the present and try to not worry about what has already happened and also not to worry about what is going to happen, but to enjoy each and every moment by being completely in this state of thoughtless awareness. So when the Kundalini energy, which is depicted right here, it's on the base of a spinal cord. And when it is awakened through the technique of Saja Yoga, it rises through each of the energy centers and it reaches the seventh energy center. When it reaches the seventh energy center is when we say that we have achieved thoughtless awareness. This is a state of completely having no thought, but yet you are completely aware of what is happening around. To begin with, the seven energy centers, the first energy center in Sanskrit called as Muladhara Chakra. This is actually also called as the root chakra. This chakra helps us to, it actually gives us the quality of innocence and purity within us. So as we know, like when we were in our younger days as a child, we always tended to have a very easygoing and joyful approach to life. If you see any child, you can see that they're always enjoying and having uh, a very childlike, joyful quality in all children. So this actually comes from the Muladhara chakra. This also actually helps us get rid of any kind of impurities in terms of thoughts, experiences that we have occurred during a lifetime. This chakra kind of helps us to get rid of all those impurities. Now, moving on to the second energy center, which is the Swadhisthana chakra. The Swadhisthana chakra actually is the center which takes care of our attention. So when I say attention, I mean whatever thoughts that are coming into our mind. We throughout the day we are actually completely overloaded with the different thoughts that come to our mind, and the Swadhisthana chakra actually helps to keep that calmness within us, to have less thoughts and not get overindulged into our thoughts. This also gives us creativity. So all these beautiful skills that you develop of music, dance, art, all of this, the vision to actually enjoy these beautiful things actually comes from the Swadhisthana chakra. Similarly, Nabhi is right here around the stomach. And if you can see, this energy center is Nabhi, but around it is also void. And together it gives us peace. So the Nabhi chakra actually gives us the ability to stay satisfied, to be happy with what we have, and enjoy what we are currently having rather than worrying about what we could have or what we should have. So all of the peace within us actually comes from the Nabhi chakra. And around the Nabhi chakra, if you see, there is void. And this void actually helps us to be our own master. So actually, in today's world, we are completely bombarded with different opinions, different ways of living life, and we are completely unsure of what the right way is. But with the help of the void, which is also called as the Bhav Sagara, you get a clear idea of what is right and wrong for you, and you are able to stand for it. So, this ability to stand for yourself, to be your own master, comes with the Bhav Sagara. And similarly, the heart chakra is the next one. It's right on our heart. It's also called as Anahata. And this is actually what gives us the ability to feel secure, to not worry, not feel scared, and also at the same time have the ability to give love and joy to others and to ourselves. So, this quality of self love and self compassion, whereas also loving others in the same way, comes from the Anahata chakra. It also gives us security. And you can see that there is a small flame which is mentioned here, which is actually the spirit within us. So the whole technique of Sahaja Yoga is used to awaken this pure spirit within us. So what we want to do is to find how exactly our true self is, and which is rightly placed on our heart, on the left heart. And actually, whatever you are before you decide to be something else is actually completely stored here. And as and when you meditate, you will be able to connect more with it, and you will be able to understand what are the things that you need to adapt to, that you don't need, that you have to change, and those kind of clarity you get once you become the pure spirit. The next energy center is the Vishuddhi chakra. This is the energy center that helps us to be collective, to enjoy our social life, our society, and it also gives us the ability to speak like the self talk that we do with ourselves to be done in a nice way, not just with ourselves, but also when we are speaking to others. The ability to speak in a very nice, kind way comes from the Vishuddhi chakra. And then comes the Agya chakra. This is the sixth energy center. This is actually the point where get the strength to forgive and move on in life. So you always come across people, situations that hurts you, and that creates anger, emotion within us. And all that does is only upset ourselves. And the only thing or the best way to move forward is to forgive the situation, forgive the people, and forgive yourself. So when the force or the ability to do that comes from your Agya chakra. And then you have the seventh energy center, which is the Sahasrara. It is actually an integration of all the energy centers. So as you cross the Agya chakra, you forgive everyone. You automatically, your Kundalini then reaches the seventh energy center, and that's when you say that you are connected to your true self. So this is all about the different energy centers, and when the Kundalini reaches the seventh energy center, that's when you have attained your thoughtless awareness. So at this point, you are completely away from your situation, your thoughts, and everything, and you're completely in bliss with your true self. Now we will talk about the channels. So the three channels I spoke to you about. The first channel is on the left side, which is the channel that controls the past. And basically, whatever has happened in our life has a role in our today and tomorrow. So we are actually carried by our experiences in life. So what we have to do is to try and get rid of anything that is holding us back. And all of those things are stored on the left side, on the left channel. So what we want to do is to clear this left channel, to stop worrying about what has happened, to stop feeling bad about what has happened, and take control of what is there today. Similarly, about the future, it's a similar concept that you overthink, you over worry, and you completely forget to enjoy what is there right now with you. So with the ability of the right channel, after clearing it out, after meditating on it, you are able to completely be in balance and focus only on your central channel. The central channel actually helps us to be in the center, be balanced, enjoy the present. And the more we are in the present, the more we are in peace because we have less thoughts. Actually, if you try to introspect about the thoughts that comes in your mind, it's always about what has already happened or what is going to happen. There has never been a thought in the present that disturbs you. It's always about what might happen or what has happened. So when you are in the central channel, you automatically feel connected with your true self, and this helps to awaken the peace within you and the Kundalini energy within you. So this is the introduction to Sahaja Yoga, and we will also see the practical aspect of it. Before that, we will play a short video and a message from our founder, Srimataji Nirmala Devi.
But before we start talking of truth, we have to know that truth is to be achieved in your awareness. It is not a mental projection that I say this is truth, that is truth, but is to be achieved in the human awareness. As they say in Sanskrit, Chetana. In your awareness, you should know the truth. Like you see me now here standing before you. You know fully well that I am here that have a shawl on, you can see it. You can feel it. I'm here before you as truth because your central nervous system relates to you that I'm here. And the truth is like that. Truth has to be felt in your awareness. It is not just somebody giving you a lecture or reading it out from a book or saying this is truth, this is truth. The time has come for human beings that they are not going to accept anything like that. You may accept, but your children will not. And their children will never accept such a thing. So something has to happen to our awareness. That means at this stage where we are, at this stage when we are called as human beings, we have not felt the truth. We have not seen the truth. We are not the truth. That one position one has to accept. If you believe that this is the truth because it is in Ramayana or in some book or that book, then be sure that that truth is nothing but your mental projection. Is not the truth which is reality. So we are not to live with something fantasy or something that is not what we can feel through our central nervous system. So when I talk that the seekers of truth, and I bow to you, I mean to say people who will be honest about it. Those who are not honest, who are just clinging on to certain ideas, are fanatic and think that this is the truth, then I cannot help you. I can just say that come inside, within yourself is placed the truth. And just find it out for yourself because it is your own, it is within you. It is your own, it is within you. Only thing, you have to see it yourself and feel it yourself. The rest of it, the way people have all kinds of things about truth, is something that I feel all the honest people should completely deny. When we became human beings, say, we didn't do anything about it. We just became human beings. It's a simple thing. We did not stand on our heads, or we didn't do anything to become more human and less monkeys. It just happened spontaneously. So one has to understand that our evolution has come through a living process. At this stage as human beings, whatever we understand about life, whatever we know about life as truth, maybe, may not be truth. Let's keep it open as that. It may be, may not be. For example, if I tell you something about a country which you have never visited, it may be, may not be. Better go to the country and see for yourself. And that's what one has to do, is to place yourself in such a way, let us see. Keep your minds open to see what is the truth about yourself. Something has to happen in your awareness. Means whatever you are feeling now, you should feel something more than that. You have to become something more. You have to expand more. And that expansion has to come not through just giving you a lecture or talking to you, but by something happening within yourself. As a seed has to become the tree, it has to sprout. As the egg has to become a bird, it has to grow, and then the transformation takes place. In the same way, the truth has to come to you. So what should happen? If the truth has to come, you can't pay for it, you cannot put in any effort. But what should happen when the truth comes? When the truth comes, then you see things in a different way. You are transformed. You are to be transformed. If you are one with the truth, how could you live with falsehood anymore? It's as simple as that. It's a very simple thing. And you know, all living processes are the simplest ones. There's no complication about it. You see, people have made theories and theories, and when I saw them, I was amazed. Now, what all these mountains these people have created for what? Why to climb all these mountains? It's very simple. See, any living process is so simple. Like you breathe, you don't go to books, do you? Or do you consult anybody for that? You just breathe. So within us is built in, just like in a seed, all the maps of that seed, which it's going to be, whatever trees it is going to be, whatever things it is going to be, is inside that little seed. It is within us. And it is so simple that you have to just put it to the Mother Earth and the seed sprouts. But if you try to read books, it won't. If you try to operate, it won't. If you try to stand on head, it won't. You have to put it to the Mother Earth. Because Mother Earth has the capacity. Is the quality of Mother Earth is such that she knows her job and she can do it. So the simple things are made so difficult that as if to achieve your self-realization must be something you have to waste ages and ages and ages and then you do it. It has to be a simple thing.
ChatGPT kennst du inzwischen, aber
So now we can move on to the practical side of meditation. So what we are going to do now is to simply place both our hands on our lap, and we will do all the steps with our right hand. And these are like very simple steps. So we will now close our eyes. And we'll try to relax ourselves. Really try to feel the peace within and around us. We'll take our right hand and we'll keep it on the left side of our waist, with our palm facing towards the waist. And over here, with the pure desire, we will take an affirmation. Mother Kundalini, please give me pure knowledge. Mother Kundalini, please give me pure knowledge. Now we can slowly take our right hand and place it on the left side of our stomach, with the palm facing towards the stomach. And here we can take the affirmation, Mother Kundalini, please make me my own master. Mother Kundalini, please make me my own master. And now we take our right hand and place it on our heart on the left side. And we'll take the next affirmation. Mother Kundalini, by your grace, I am the pure spirit. Mother Kundalini, by your grace, I am the pure spirit. Now we can take our right hand and place it on the left side of our neck. And here you can take the next affirmation. Mother Kundalini, I am not guilty of anything. Mother Kundalini, I am not guilty of anything. Now we can take our right hand and we can place it on our forehead. And here, without thinking of anyone, we can just say, Mother Kundalini, I forgive everyone. Mother Kundalini, I also forgive myself. Now we can take our right hand and we can place it on top of our head. And we can gently massage our scalp. And while we do that, we can take the final affirmation. Mother Kundalini, please give me my self-realization. Mother Kundalini, please give me my self-realization. And now we can gently bring our hands back on our lap. And we can just be in meditation for a few minutes. We can now slowly open our eyes and we can join our hands to thank Mother Kundalini for this beautiful experience. And with this, we come to an end to today's session. Thank you all for joining in. And we will again meet next week, where we will also learn more about the different channels, the different energy centers within us. And we will continue with these beautiful meditation sessions that we have been having. So that's it for now. If you guys have any questions, feel free to put it in the chat. And until then, I wish you all a wonderful week. Thank you all for joining once again.